heart. Brilliant, empathetic, shining bright. Life will knock you down, but she never gives up the fight. Determined and fierce, she fights with all her might.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to do this quick live with you guys and catch up. For one, yeah, the CaNDLe remembrance at sunset went down last night. I definitely want to recap on that, and then also I got to tell you, I was going to do this last night because I was just so excited to share with you guys. And I'm going to put on comments. And I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you for all of you guys that been so supportive. And I got to tell you, my emotion level has been like up here for the last 3 weeks. I was going to I was going to do this live last night, but then I said, you know what, let me just, set it up for tomorrow. It was late last night and I ended up getting a lot done. I'm going through all of basically downsizing the house, and there's just so many moving parts, and so I was going to do this last night, and I just set this up for today. But before talking about the CaNDLe remembrance, which was beyond phenomenal. It was amazing. I had it actually at the Linda Lane location that you see behind me. I'm not at the park right now. But anyway, before I get started to talk about it, something happened this morning, and that's why I'm doing this so early. My adrenaline level was up so high. And I'll just tell you, because I'm very transparent, about 6, and keep in mind, RaCHaeL'S mom, sister, they don't even know about this yet. I'm going to give them a call. I think they're probably still asleep, reasoning why I didn't just already call them. But I live with RaCHaeL'S dad. He's 85 and probably about 95% deaf, and he has a hearing amplifier for him to even communicate. And so he gets up. We live in kind of like I call it like a basement. We kind of sleep down here, and it's like 2 levels. It's not like a 2-story, but we're kind of like below. And then there's the back patio here to go out. We're not literally in a basement, but it kind of feels like it half the time. Anyhow, sorry, my heart's just kind of beating even talking about this. He was on his way to going to the restroom, and I was asleep, and all I hear was thud. I woke up. Maybe it's closer to 6:15, but I woke up and I opened up the door, and I was getting ready just to run upstairs, and I see something mid-level. It comes here, then there's a little platform that goes back the other way, when you come downstairs. He was at that platform, lying down, face down, 85 years old, okay? I go and turn on the light. Jim, are you okay? Her dad's name's Jim, and he can't hear me, of course. So I check to make sure he's breathing. He's breathing. He's face down. I put my hand on his head. Jim, no, he's just breathing. He's not trying to turn and communicate or anything like that. I called 911. Okay. Because I don't know. He fell down a flight of stairs, and it must be 15 stairs, something like that. So he falls down a flight of stairs, and he's motionless basically, but he's breathing. I hear him breathing face down. I call 911. They bring out the paramedics. They come out. I put the pillow underneath his head. I'm trying to open up the front gate so they could just come through so I could be there with Jim. He's still not responsive. By the time that they get here, Um, I turn him over. We turn him over, and he's a little bit in shock that the um, um, he's a little bit in shock because of the paramedics being in the house. And I got his earpiece trying to talk to him. I said, I called the paramedics because you had fell down a flight of stairs. And granted, he's 85, like I said. And soon as I see him, though, as soon as I see him, I hear the sound of thumping, and then I go up to the flight of stairs, and I see that he's there. Turn on the light, and as soon as I see it's him, I go, "Oh dear Lord Jesus!" I'm like, "Please, please, please, please let him be okay," you know. Uh, and I just prayed, prayed, prayed. My gut right in that moment, straight to, I mean, I don't like the term religious person. I run with God. He's my go-to, especially now more than ever. And I just prayed, I prayed, I prayed. I called 911. They came. Probably it seemed to be like 5, 8 minutes later. They come in, uh, turn him over, and he says, I tried to get to the restroom and I fell." And he says, "There, are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you injured?" First, they asked what his name is, of course. Thank you in comments, by the way. I see you over there. And he says, "I am all right." I'm like, "Oh gosh, he's all right." And then they were moving his body around a little bit, and he goes, and he said, "How was your head? Did you hit your head?" He says, "No, I'm all right. I was." And then they were asking him, "Did you how far did you fall?" And he was on his way to the restroom, which was the top flight of stairs. And it's a miracle, but he did not get injured. I thought after the adrenaline wore off that because we finally got him into the restroom. I don't know yet if he was on his way into the restroom or he's coming back from the restroom. I think that he actually fell while he was trying to get to the restroom. Um, yeah, he says, I am all right. And I'm just so grateful. It was a mirror. I mean, if I fell down those stairs, I mean, I got to tell you, the day that of Rachel's funeral service, I go home, and I circle the block, trying to wrap my head around things. And and I'm on the phone. I step off a curb, and I sprain my ankle. He fell down a flight of stairs at 85, and and I was waiting for his adrenaline level to wear off to find out if he's all right after that. Because a lot of times when you have something like that happen, adrenaline goes boo, and he was all right. And he's already went back to sleep, and he goes, "We need to go to the store today. I'll stay in the car," because he's been sick, ever since the Rachel ever since Friday. He's hasn't been doing well. I'm trying to turn him around, keep his spirits up. And I offered to him to take him to the beach a couple days ago, and then last night we said, "Let's go to the beach tomorrow, man. I got to get you out of the house." So we were going to go to the store and then go to the beach. He was going to stay in the car because of the cold. He didn't want to exacerbate what he's going through. So anyhow, yeah, he goes, "Let's go to the store and let's go to the beach today." And he's already making plans. And I just gotta first and foremost to say, uh, uh, I just thank God he's okay. So with that out of the way, I just had to share that story, and I'm just so grateful that he is okay, and it totally got me up and going this morning. And I just got to tell you, I after experiencing that, I just felt like I had to go ahead and do this live and share what happened. He is okay. Okay. So thank you in the comments. there's a lot of people chiming in. Thank you, Queen Bee, Tammy, and Pink, and Bethan. Thank you guys so much. I just want to get that first and foremost out of the way, and onward. So I was, after Friday, after RaCHaeL'S service, which was private. Okay, I was going to actually take her poster, go down to the screen pelt area you see behind me, and there's a hill there. There's a sunset over the hill at night, probably about 7:45 ish, right around that time. And so I was going to camp there and have kind of like a intimate moment, just me and the sunset with RaCHaeL'S poster, and just just trying to hold trying to hold my emotions down. It's so hard to talk half the time about this. And then I had, before I unloaded and walked over there, I had a strong, powerful feeling that you know what, maybe it's something that the community can be involved with, because we would go on walks and go down to the we go to the jacuzzi area, and she would love to get out and about, go to the jacuzzi, go to the pool, and you just never know. We never intentionally wanted to meet up with anyone. Like, we wouldn't, well, I wanted to, but she would rather just organically, just things happen. It's just whoever happened to be there, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So we would meet with a lot of people in the jacuzzi, coincidentally for the first time, and pretty much everyone who showed Monday night was, she had initially met him in the jacuzzi. So anyway, Sunday night, I was going to go there by myself. Instead, I go, you know what? When I get someone's number, I put neighbor underneath it. So then I can just go to neighbor, and drops down, shows all of our neighbors that we have connected with over the years. And so I just shot a quick, hey, I'm having I didn't even know what to call it. I call it Sunset Candle Remembrance. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what to even call it. And I thought I would just get everything set up. I brought some flowers. Let me show you. I got some pictures real quick. Oh, I'm glad I got that story out of the way. Oh, man. I got to tell you, my adrenaline level is still just so pumped from the whole situation. So let me show you some pictures. I set this up, and last night, and I brought some candles. I had a lot of had some flowers from her site, grave site, and I brought some of the flowers there. Just so you know, I did take all the flowers back to her site. I had another moment with RaCHaeL yesterday, yesterday morning, about it, and I said, I had to borrow your flowers. Hope you don't mind. I brought them all back, and she understood. Anyhow, I set this up, and check this out, guys. They started coming down the hill, and they started coming down the hill, and one after another. And I got to tell you, they came down lighting candles, and there must have been, I think, after looking at everybody's messages, there was right around 60 people that showed, and it was the most beautiful thing. The kids showed; they had an awesome time. I just feel so grateful. I got to tell you, I'm not big on public speaking. I've never had a successful run of just talking in front of a crowd. You know what I mean? And it was the hardest thing to keep in the motion on my way down, or as people are, coming down the hill, because everyone walked there. You know what I mean? It was just amazing, and I was just was just trying to hold in my emotions. I was like, oh, suppress it, don't break down, and and I just my lighter. I have one of those one of those little long lighters to start candles with, right? I was trying to light everyone's candle because I was being a little proactive. I went down to the store. I bought like I don't know 40 candles, 42 candles. You know what I mean? And I was just handing out candles initially, and then as I started to light the candles, I got about a third of the way there or something like that, and um, ran out of fluid. You know, so it was a pretty awesome situation because as I'm trying to light the rest of the um, candles, they started doing this. They started kind of joining their candles together there to light the rest of the candles, and I didn't anticipate that happening because it was a collaborative uh, situation. There was a lot of love there. Um, every one of the people that came down, Rachel had such a impactful connection with them all, and I ended up playing music. I played them the Unicorn Warrior song. Just so you know, it is available now on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and other major platforms. I have a buddy that helped me out with that. He went ahead and shot it into his platform, and it's a song I wrote for Rachel about a year ago, just so you know. So look it up, Unicorn Warrior. So so one of our neighbors says, is someone going to speak at this thing, or are we someone going to say some words before because we're gonna have to get back, So I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have somebody else do it, you know what I mean? So. Then in that moment I was like, um, yeah, just give me a quick minute. I'll say some words. And then she said, oh, okay, good. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Okay. Then she walks off, and then I get a beat to kind of collect myself because kind of like, just kind of called out in the moment. And then what happened was one of my other neighbors walks over. He goes, hey, we got to get going. I'm going to be there for the 23rd, which is Rachel's celebration of life, which I'll get to. But he goes, celebration of life. So then he goes, oh, I could talk about that. Because at first I was like, oh, geez, how do I start this conversation? I got caught up in the moment because there's 60 people there staring at you, right? So I go, yeah, see, I'll send you the invitation tonight, which I'll post after I'm done with this too. I'll post that invitation for those of you who want to join on August 23rd, 2 o'clock until 5. It's in Newport Beach. So he walks off, and I go, okay, I got to do this. And then I was trying to muster. I would just got caught in the moment, and I don't do public speaking. And then I go, you know what? I got to just do this. I got to tell you the truth. I glance over and I look at this. I look at Rachel. And I look into her eyes, and I just envisioned her saying, "You got this. Just do it." So so I did it. I spoke to the group. I just basically told them, thank you all for coming. Rachel would be so happy that you guys all collectively came together for this, and because the ceremony itself, the service on Friday was private, and I just had this emptiness, like there wasn't a time of mourning or any closure. I didn't want to jump to the celebration of life on the 23rd, and without having this part. I did record it. I did the services live streamed, and I put it on her channel, but the, they weren't at the service itself, and I just had a feeling of, emptiness of like, there's so many people that she was close to. We need to have something, and that's so then I had the thought of doing the candle service, and I just showed, just gave everyone gratitude. And I go, and I just said, I did say this. I said, I had to throw a little bit of a feeler out there, a little funny out there, but I said that most of you guys met Rachel in the jacuzzi, which was true. I think each and every one of them she met in the jacuzzi down by the pool, because that's where we would go and hang out. And I go, show of hands, how many of you guys had a bath with my wife? You know what I mean? So they got a nice little laugh. So that was a little bit of a tension alleviator. You know what I mean? But no, it's just reflecting on it. That was a breakthrough moment for me to be able to speak with everyone. And the way I was looking at it too, it's not like I was a stand-up comedian trying to win over a crowd. I already have the love and support, and just the kindness in everyone's eyes. And it's a night that I will remember for the rest of my life, for sure. It was just such a special moment, and it's just another daytime picture of it. And there's my little music box there off to the right, and I just played some light music that she used to love. And I gotta tell you, she's my little unicorn warrior, and she's greatly missed. And I just wanted to share what happened earlier this morning, and I also wanted to share what happened at the excuse me, at the CaNDLe event, CaNDLe Remembrance. So thank you for all the neighbors that were able to make it. And a week from this Saturday, on the 23rd, there is the celebration of life. I'm going to put the invitation down in the comments. And it's in Newport Beach. And I got to show you another quick video before I start to go down this road. But let me just tell you this first, and I'll finish with a quick video. Newport Beach, it'll be from 2 to 5. It's at Rachel's sister Rana's complex. We had rented out. It's a huge venue. It's a large living room, lounge area. There's a game room. There's a huge kitchen. There's outdoors. It accommodates a little over 200 people. So if for those of you who would like to show, do this, you can personal message me if you'd like. I'll send you the invite that way, or I'm just going to put it in the comments below. But if you'd like to come, we would love to have you. It's basically a chance for everyone to kind of come together, have their celebration of life. It was good that I had a little bit of a speaking engagement at this CaNDLe Remembrance, because I am going to be telling some stories from how we met to all these life events. I'll just call them. I can't put any spoilers out there, but we're gonna all collaboratively, share either stories or just whatever that comes off the top of your head. You don't have to stand at the podium. We'll just pass the mic around too. But it's going to be another night to remember. I mean, it's going to be a really good afternoon event, and that is on the 23rd. And I'll send the comments. So I'm going to finish you guys off with this, because I know that you guys have a lot to do today to kick off your day. And I told myself, don't go an hour and a half this time, Rod. There's not a year-long update on what's going down. So I'm going to show you this to finish out. Thank you in the comments, lovely people. Patrizia, I see you. Sandra, Red Gia, I like that. Sheila, Andy, Stacy Pulver. Which I gotta tell you something about Stacy Pulver. And then I also see Beatrice. Um, before I get into this video, Stacy Pulver. I don't have a shot of her tattoo, her actual tattoo, but uh, oh, here it is. It looks like this, but check it out, minus the candle. But she put this tattoo on her arm, which was phenomenal, and it just shows you the impact that Rachel had, not only on myself, her family, but all of our friends and supporters. I don't know how I'm going to get through not having her in my life. Anyhow, here's a quick video of Monday night. I just want to show you. Here we go. It's real short, guys, and we'll pull out after this. Okay.
Take about a couple of hours. It'll be a long time. What? I have the best smile. Yep. That one. From that one.
She loves you, she says flip it around and love
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being on board with me, and this has been such a therapeutic thing for me to be able to share what's been going on, and thank you for all the love and support. If you can, once I give you the invitations, if you guys can let us know by Friday, by any chance, if you're going to be able to make it, so we can figure out the food and everything else. So, love to you guys, and I read all of your comments, and I try to reply to everyone. I just want to tell you, so grateful. Thank you so much. Welcome to a journey.